Yes, hello, welcome to Digital Works, and today's session we will see about the JavaScript. And in previous classes we have seen two lessons about JavaScript, and today's class we will see the importance of where to place JavaScript. Yes, we all know very much clearly about HTML web pages. Sorry, HTML language. This HTML language is used to create a good look and feel of creating a good web pages, right? So we all know by creating the web pages, the user able to see different web pages with various URLs. But the main problem is the interactivity, right? So to get more interactivity, we need to use JavaScript, right? So I think everyone know the history of JavaScript, so there is no need of discussion about JavaScript. But in this session, we keen to observe that where I need to place the JavaScript, right? So here it is clearly identified that there are three ways. There are three ways I can keep the JavaScript, right? The first one is by using inside the head section, right? So you can place the JavaScript code inside the head section, or you can place the JavaScript within the body section, right? So, and in the third one is it is an external file, right? And we already see how we place the JavaScript file inside the body section, right? And we will see how to place inside the head section and how to place in an external file, right? So, and next question is how I can decide whether I need to place my JavaScript code in head section or in body section. It is very simple. If suppose I have created a web page which need to perform some event. Suppose I have created a web page having some fields like username and password and some address. Suppose I have three fields. So, and what is my event is, before submitting the field values to the server, I need to check whether the fields has been entered or not, right? So by pressing the submit button, as I will show you very clearly so that you will get a clear idea what I am telling, right? So suppose just a minute, yes, we'll get a clear picture, right? So this is my web page, and here I have some username. Yes, username. And I have a password. And I have a password. Sorry. So let's two fields, and after that I use some buttons, submit and cancel, right? Suppose if I press this submit button, what is my event is, I need to check this username and password fields need to be filled, right? That is my event. So to perform this type of events, then blindly I need to use the scripting tag. I need to use the JavaScript inside the head section, right? And then when I need to use the body section means, suppose if I want to do some action after submitting the page. Suppose if I want to use some action after submitting the page, suppose by pressing this particular submit button, that particular page will render, that means the page will loads, and after loading the page, some activity will display. At that time, if I want to do some scripting code, then I can directly use the scripting code inside the body section. I think you got a clarity. When I need to use the when I need to script tag inside the head section means whenever I need to perform any kind of event before submitting the page to the server. And if I want to do any kind of scripting activity after submitting the page to the server, then I need to place the scripting tag inside the body section. And There is no need of any kind of discussion. XML file, very simple. Already we have seen the cascading style sheets, how we have developers the XML cascading style sheets. In the same way, here also we write some code in a notepad and we save with an extension of .js. With an extension of .js. By storing the, by saving with .js, it simply identifies that it is a JavaScript file, and after that I need to embed that particular file name inside my HTML page. Right? We will see. First, we will see the inside the head section, head tag, and we already seen the second tag, that is body tag. So there is no need of any kind of example. We straight away go into the example part, right? So here is an example. So here, observe carefully what is my activity is. My activity is an alert need to be shown when user click on a button. Right? What is my activity? If a user has been clicked, an alert message need to be come. Right? So for that I need to write some scripting code inside the head section. Right? So we will see a good program. Yes. This is my program. If you see clearly what is my intention is, I have used one web page which has been designed by HTML, and here the head section, and we all know the how to write the scripting code, that is how to write the JavaScript. So very simple, by using script tag, and after the type is equal to text or JavaScript, or you can use a attribute language is equal to JavaScript. No problem. You can write anything. And after that I use the comment section. The reason is, if I using any kind of older versions of browsers, then we need to follow this type of programmatical. Otherwise, if we are using the latest version, those versions are supported by JavaScript, there is no need of writing these all the comments, right? So you can straight away write down the coding, right? So very simple. What is here? I placed some scripting inside the head section. What is my script? I simply write one function. My function name is function pop-up, and here what is my activity is, I need to generate one alert message, right? So alert, you all know, run a function alert, and I use the word called hello world. I simply pass the parameter hello world. So observe carefully, there is sometimes we use a semicolon. In JavaScript there is no need of semicolon, but when you are writing some one or two statements a single line, then you need to write the semicolon. But it's a good practice if you use the semicolon, right? And after that I close the script tag, I close the head section, and I started the body section. Right here, observe carefully. I simply use the button. We all know how to use the button. Input type is equal to button, and there I use a attribute called on click. By on clicking, the value is, I need to call the pop-up function. The pop-up function I already defined in the head section. This pop-up function. So it's straight away called the pop-up function, and I give the button name as pop-up, right? So you can write anything. So I write here click, right? So we will check what will be the output. Just wait a minute. I stored these particular things in this folder. Yes. Yes, we got the page. What I write on the program. It's very simple. I simply write the program a button, and my button name is click me. If I click, by on clicking, what it need to write? It need to fire the pop-up function. Sorry, I opened some other. Just wait a minute. Yes, sorry. Yes, it is clearly by clicking the button I need to find the pop-up function. So I wrote the pop-up function in the head section, right? What I need to get? I need to get an alert message, right? We will see by clicking click me, I got an alert message hello world, right? This is a simple way of keeping the JavaScript code inside the head section, right? And we will see directly go to the XML JavaScript file, right? So very simple concept is how to write a external JavaScript file. It is very simple. I need to open any kind of notepad and I need to write some JavaScript code. There is no need of writing the script tag. As we are writing the HTML, inside the HTML I need to tell to the browser, yes, here I am using the JavaScript. For that I need to tell to the browser, here I am using the JavaScript. That's why I need to use the script tag. But when you are writing external JavaScript file, there is no need of writing this all the script tag. Directly you can write the function name and what are the statements, logic, and straight away save it as a .js file. And we will see this is my JavaScript file and I open. Yes, very simple. What is my JavaScript file? I save with a file name myjs.js extension and I write the function pop-up and directly alert message. What is I use alert and what I need to get hello world, right? And after that I close and I save it as a .js. And where I need to use, yes. So how I need to use this JavaScript file? Very simple. So as we know that I simply place this particular external JavaScript file because I need to generate one event when a button has been clicked. So I place it in head section. So how I place? By using script tag and after that I use the src. We all know src is a source. And then here I give a path. This my path is a relative path. What is my path? File name .js and after that I close the script. So you can simply clearly be visible that there is no scripting definition. The scripting definition I have read in my XML JavaScript file, right? And we will see the output how it will function, right? It will function just like in previous example. But you will see the coding part. It will be how it is stored the coding section. I will show you. So it is loading and I press click me. It gives the output, right? So once again observe carefully here I show you the difference. This is the HTML page where I use the external JavaScript file and this is the JavaScript where I place the inside the head section. You will get a clear idea what is the difference between these two things. Here when you use the external JavaScript file, it's simply observe like this and the coding will be embedded inside it, right? But if you observe here, the coding is inserted in the head section by all the definition, right? You can encapsulate by using the .js file, right? This is a simple information where I need to place the JavaScript file, right? It is very clear, very simple. I once again review. I use JavaScript either in head section or body section, or I can write some external JavaScript file. The main advantage of writing this external JavaScript file is if I want to modify some coding part inside the JavaScript that is applicable for 10 web pages, then it is very simple by using the external JavaScript file. By changing in one file, it will applicable for all the 10 pages. That's why in real time many other people will go and use for the external JavaScript file, right? And when I need to use the head section, that means when I need to place the JavaScript code inside the head section means whenever any kind of event need to be generated before the page loading, then I need to use the JavaScript code inside the head section. And after the page loading, if I want to generate any kind of script, then I have to place the JavaScript code inside the body section, right? This is a simple information where to place the JavaScript code, right? Any doubts? So you can please write the comments, right? So we can clear, right? Thanks for watching.